Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Akil bin Muhammad Jarim and my ID number is 2022873352. And I am the CEO of our company that is the Pet Incorporated. So, first of all, I'm going to talk about our company. In our company, we are making a technology such as a phone provider since year 2000. The company was founded by me, the CEO of the company, uh, in Alugajah, Melaka. The Pay Incorporated is one of the most successful company in Malaysia, and our company is the first company to hit a 1 billion value. So we offer the best dedicated technology for all our customers. So next, I'm going to talk about our logo company. Our logo company was given by my from from my co-workers. That is, they are Muhammad Aiman bin Muhammad Hafizuddin, Nazrin Muhammad Nazrin bin Muhammad Shahsinaz, and one more, Amir bin Abu Sama. So we move on to our company target customer. Our company target is to everyone to use phone in the world, because in our generation most of the people use phone to to use phone in their daily life to do some important things in their life. So the reason why I built this company, because I was inspired by the most intelligent person that created the iPhone. That is the Apple iPhone. That is Steve Jobs. After I inspired by him, I I promised myself that I want to surpass him to create the most intelligent phone in the world. Next, I'm going to talk about our product in our company. The first product is the pair phone. The design is because the design of the phone, we make it like that because we want to prefer we want to make it more ergonomic and comfortable for the user, and more asymmetric, so the people think it is more unique than the normal iPhone. Um, So, our, the price of the pair phone is 104. Sorry, 1,499 ringgit. But in the set, we also provide a free power bank and uh, one set earphone for each buyers. Next, I'm going to talk about our product in our company. The first product is the pair phone. The design is because the design of the phone, we make it like that because we want we want to make it more ergonomic and comfortable for the user, and more asymmetric, so the people think it is more unique than the normal iPhone. Um, So, our, the price of the pair phone is 104. Sorry, 1,499 ringgit. But in the set, we also provide a free power bank and uh, one set earphone for each buyers. In the product, we provide all sort of apps such as Google Play Store, Instagram, Google and Netflix. Um, Due to our um, promotion to the customer, we give a trial for the Netflix for 3 months. So the for 3 months, so the customer can enjoy watching video from the Netflix. So that's all that I want to say about our company. So if you want to know more about our company, you can contact this number or email us personally from this Gmail, and search in our website for more information of our product. So thank you for listening to listening about our company. So that's all. Thank you very much.
Okay, now I'm going to solve the question A first. Okay, first we need to count the down payment, which is 650,000 ringgit times by 10%, which is 0.01, equals to 65,000 ringgit. And now we need to find the A amount, which is 650,000 ringgit minus by 65,000 ringgit equals to 585,000 ringgit. And then I list the formula that been given, which is k equals to 5% or equals to 0.05, and then the m equals to 12 because the monthly payment is pay monthly, and then I equals to the formula is k divided by m, so 0.05 divided by 12, and then I list the term, which is 20 years, and n, the number of payment formula is m times by terms. So it will be 12 times by 20 equals to 240. And then I list the formula, which is A equals to R bracket 1 minus bracket 1 plus I bracket to the power of n divided by I bracket. And then I change the formula. A R equals to A divided by bracket 1 minus bracket 1 plus I bracket to the power of n divided by I bracket. And then I insert the number into the formula, which is R equals to 585,000 divided by bracket 1 plus bracket 1 minus bracket 1 plus 0.05 divided by 12 bracket to the power of negative 240 divided by 0.05 divided by 12 bracket. And then we will get R, the number of payment, equals to 303,860 ringgit 74 cents. So now we need to find the interest. So this is the formula of interest, which is interest equals to NR minus A. So I insert the number into the formula. Interest equals to 240 times by 3,860 ringgit 74 cents minus 585,000 ringgit. And then we will get the interest, which is Rn 341,577 ringgit 60 cents. So now I will do the question B, n equals to 6, because the company didn't pay for 6 months and they want to settle all the outstanding arrears on the 7th month. So I will use the formula of A equals to R. So A equals to 3,860.74 times bracket 1 minus bracket 1 plus 0.05 divided by 12 bracket to the power of negative 6 divided by 0.05 divided by 12 bracket. And then we will get A amount, which is 22,830 ringgit and 34 cents. So for the same repayment, we need to add up the A amount, the 6 monthly payment, with the number of payment, which is 22,830.34 plus by 3,860.74. So the same repayment would be 26,000 26,691.08 or 26,691 ringgit and 8 cents. So that's all from me. I'm going to pass to my friend Akil.
So I'm going to answer the question of chapter annuity. The question is, in the meantime, the company deposit 2,023 ringgit and 1 cent every 3 months into an investment fund that pays 8% compounded quarterly. Find the number of payments that must be made to accumulate 500,000 ringgit. Okay, first we need to understand the question first. Then the question said that we need to find the number of payment that must be made to accumulate 500,000 ringgit. That means we need to know how long that the company need to pay to reach the 500,000 ringgit. In the question, it said the company deposit to 2,022 ringgit and 1 cent every 3 months into an investment. So if the question said it is an investment, so we need to use the future value formula, that is S equal R bracket 1 plus I bracket power of n minus 1 divided by I and bracket again. So after we know what the formula we need to use, we read the question again. In the meantime, the company deposit to 2,023 ringgit and 1 cent. The 2,023 ringgit and 1 cent is the periodic payment month into an investment fund that pays 8%. The 8% is the interest rate of the company compounded quarterly. Compounded quarterly is mean that the company pays 8% for every each 4 months. So find the number of payment that must be made to accumulate 500,000 ringgit. So the 500,000 ringgit, it said that we need to reach it. So that means it is the future value of the company. So after we got to know what is the number that we use, what is the function of the number, so we just put it in the formula. So the 500,000 ringgit uh, equal 2,023 ringgit and 1 cent bracket and bracket again 1 plus 0.02. The 1.0 the 0.02 we got from the for the I, that is the interest rate divided with interest period. If that is the 8% divided with the 4 or 4 because it said compounded quarterly. Then minus bracket again power of n minus 1 divided 0.02 and bracket. Okay, the first step we need to do is we need to divide the 500,000 ringgit with the 2,023 ringgit and 1 cent. After we divided it, we got 247.1565 equal bracket 1.02 bracket power of n minus 1 divided 0.02. So after that, the 247 0.1565 need to multiply with 0.02. The because before the 0.02 be multiplied, we need it was divided, so we need to bring it to the other side so we can change it to multiple. So after we multiply it, we got ourselves 4.9431. So after that, the 4.9431 need to plus it which one, because um, the one from the other side is minus. So when we brought it to the other side, the minus is automatically changed to plus. So after we got the 5.943 equal bracket 1.02 bracket again power of n. The next step is just to find the n. So in this state, we need to use our calculator. In our calculator, we have to use the log because in to find the terms, we need to use the log in our calculator. So we need to use it like this. First, we use log 5.9431. Sorry, we need to write it like this. Log 5.9431 equal n log 1.02. The reason why n is in front of 1.02 because we need to find the n, the term of payment. So after it, the next step is just simple. We just need to brought the log 1.002 from to the other side. So from a multiple, it changed to divided. So after we divided log 5.9431 with log 1.02, where we got first we got 89.99, but because of the 9 we can rounded the numbers. That means we can shorten the number. So after we shorten it, we got ourselves 90. So the answer to the question, the company needs to pay to pay need to pay the payment for 19 months to reach 500,000 ringgit. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Manduddin bin Muhammad Fizdin. My ID number is 2022813976. Now I want to ask the question 1 for chapter 7, trade and cash discount. The question is, the company received an invoice that 50 March 2022 for RM 10,000. This amount include the handling charge of RM 200s. The trade discount offer are 10% and 8%, and the cash discount term are 50% for 10 day, 3% for 20 day, and net price for 60 day. The question A is, the single trade discount rate equivalent to the trade discount given. The the formula of trade single trade discount rate equivalent is R equal 1 minus bracket 1 minus R1 bracket 1 minus R2. For this question, R1 is 10% and R2 is 8%. In the uh, before we put in the formula, we have to change percentage to decimal, and we get R1 equal 1 minus bracket 1 minus 0.1 bracket 1 minus 0.08, and I get 0.172, and the final answer is we have to percentage, and I get is 17.2%. Question B is the last day to receive the 3% cash discount. The last day discount 3% will be achieved in 20th day. We get a 20th day. In March, we have 31st day. 31 minus 50 day, and we get a 16 day. For get a 20th day, we have to plus 4 day. And we get the due date is for April 2022. The last question is the amount paid if the invoice is paid on 2 April 2022. The same way, we need to know how many days to get the cash discount. First, 31 minus 50, we get 16. And we need to add 2 days because we paid the invoice on 2 April. After ending, we get 80th day. This means 80th day not more than 20 days. We will get 3% cash discount. Before calculating the amount paid, we need to deduct RM 200 for entry charge because we need to calculate the amount of the invoice discount only. RM 10,000 minus 200, we get 9,800. After that, we need use the formula. Formula is NP minus LP. NP equal LP bracket 1 minus R2 R1.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to all of you. My name is Amir bin Abu Sama. My student ID are 2022854354, and the question that has been assigned to me are Chapter 7 Trade and Cash Discount. So let's see what is the question. The question are the list price of a product is 2,000 ringgit, and after deducting the trade discount, which are 40%, 7%, and X%, which we don't know X% because it is a variable, the net price is 1,543 ringgit and 61 cent. So the actual question are actually find X. Now let's go through the solution. So for the solution, the first thing we need to do are list out all of the information that we know. So from the question, we know that list price are 2,000 ringgit, and the trade discount, the cash discount are 14. The trade discount are 14%, 7%, and X%, which, as I said, we don't know what is the actual real number. And the net price after deducting all of the trade discount are 1,543 ringgit and 61 cents. So when you see at the question, you have when you see at our slide on the solution, you can see that we have actually listed out what is the formula. The formula are net price or NP equals to list price in simple terms are LP in bracket 1 minus D or the first trade discount, and the list goes on, which means that close the bracket and open a new bracket 1 minus the second trade discount and so on. Now, and after that, after we have listed out the formula, you need to substitute all of the information that you know. So as you can see, at the net price, we put 1,542 ringgit and 61 cent equals to the list price, which are 2,000 ringgit. Then close the bracket, and as I have mentioned before, put 1 minus 14% or 0.14. Why did it become 0.14? Because when you want to get a percentage, you need to divide it 0.14 over 1 and times 100. That's why it becomes 0.14. And it goes on, and when you see at x, you can see it actually become 1 minus x over 100. Now, in the next, if you go to in the next solution, you can see that we times the 1 minus 0.14, you will get what? You will get 0.86, and then 1 minus 0.07, you will get 0.93. So times by that 2, you will get 0.7998. And for the 1 minus x over 100, we leave it at that because we don't know what is x actual number, right? So using algebra, the 2000, we move it to the other side and it becomes division. So 1,543 ringgit 61 cent. It will be divided by 2,000 ringgit, and then after you have divided it all, you can actually minus the two of them. So it will be, and after minusing them, it will become 0.9650. And we do not want to round it off because it is a simple thing. And after that, we eliminate the minus on the x of 100 by switching the place of 0.9650 and negative x over 100. So it will become x over 100 equals to 1 minus 0.9650. And after that, just deduct them. It will become 0.035 x over 100, right? So the 100, we move them to the side to complete the question and we get x equals to 3.5%. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you very much.